Hey, welcome back to RV'ing Dad Adventures. So we're off to our next adventure already. Sorry about the not posting last week. We kind of took the week to settle in, get the kids started with school, started that new job that's not a work camping position that gives me the hours that I was promised. But our adventure today is going to be pretty awesome, and it's going to cool us down. When it comes to Florida, did you know they have caves? When you think of Florida, you think of beaches, swimming, vacationing, Miami, Tampa, things like that. You really don't think of caves. Maybe an occasional sinkhole when it pops up on the news that is trying to swallow someone's house. But there is caves in Florida, and that's where we're heading. We're heading to Florida Caverns State Park in Marianna. It's about an hour or so above us. We're going to do a cave tour and take a little time and swim in one of the springs they have there. So come along, check it out with us. We'll see you in a few minutes. But first, we've got to stop and get a treat. Alright, so we went and got our treat. Now we're actually on our way to where we're going. And we got slushies. And we shall see you in a few seconds. Alright, so we have arrived at Florida Caverns State Park. Doing all right.
Just $5 for you. And how many people do you have?
There's three.
Pardon?
Three.
Three? Awesome.
Is there a way you can look up lifetime state park pass?
Yeah, what's the phone? Let me hang on. Phone number?
Brandon Bowles.
Got you taken care of. There you are.
Thank you.
Have you guys been here before?
Not this one, no.
Okay. This is where we're located. If you're going to do a tour of the caves, you're just going to drive straight for about a mile. You'll see signs that say Visitor Center Cave Tours. That's where you'll head.
Okay.
All right. We do have the blue hole swimming area in the back of the
going afterwards.
Oh, okay. So you'll leave the visitor center, and it's just the paved road on the left, and it's 2 miles back, roughly.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hope you guys have fun.
Yeah. I just got to remember to put that park pass in my
That's all right.
car. I've got that one, that I've got the national park pass too.
Yeah, yeah.
And which I didn't get it until after we went to Yellowstone National Park.
Ooh.
Yeah. Take care.
Have a great day. Thank you.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Alright, so I made a wrong turn. Should have turned right where those cars were, but instead I went left and went to a parking lot. So we parked and we're walking up to the cave entrance building. Y'all excited?
Hi.
Y'all excited?
Yeah.
Alright, so just a short walk, maybe 50 yards. Let's go over and check this out before we go in.
And there's no shade.
Yeah. Welcome to Temperate Hardwood Forest.
If I find this flower, I'm giving it to Uncle Dale. If I'm even allowed to get it. Ooh, butterflies. This is very steep. I don't know what that is. Red bud.
I just know that one's fall.
I like this leaf.
I just know
Yeah.
before it's fall.
There's all sorts of shapes.
I would say race to the top, but it's a little hot.
Yeah, I don't want it anyway.
It is only like 91, 92 today, but no,
It's still hot.
it's not that dry Colorado hot. Dive heat stroke, trying to make it 10 feet running. What'd you laughing about? I ain't seen you run lately.
Yeah, my leg hurts. One of my legs, not both.
So,
Can we go in there? Because that's the bathroom.
yeah.
Thanks, sir.
Check this out. Hey,
Hot enough for you?
not yet.
I get it.
That's
Do women not exist anymore?
right there.
Daddy, it feels good.
Yeah.
Especially compared to
So y'all have 3, 1, 2, 3. Watch your head, watch your step, and head up to this top room in here. Y'all have 3, 1, 2, 3. Watch
Yes.
your head, watch your step, and head to this top room. Alright, watch your head, watch your step, and head to this top room in here.
It's not really that cool because I've already seen all this stuff before.
Yeah. Alright, so officially welcome to the Florida Caverns. Y'all can follow me down to this bottom section here. Please just make sure to watch your head and watch your step.
Daddy, I remember the last one had a waterfall at the end.
Yeah.
I wonder if this one's gonna happen.
That was Ruby Falls.
Oh, Oh yeah, when we went RV'ing.
Yeah, that was over in Chattanooga.
And it took us like hours. And about to get just an hour to leave the cave.
Yeah.
So, this room here is our entrance room. What we have surrounding us right now is limestone. This limestone was created when millions of years ago. Florida was part of the seafloor, and the water ended up compacting the sand, the shells, and the fossils all together to create limestone, which is a sedimentary rock. The water is the architect in here. We used to have the Chipola River that ran through these different sections, which is what carved out the actual cavern. And when this was discovered, the CCC excavated it to make it larger because the original height was only about the height of this flashlight here. Now down here where this blue light is our basement, and it is the lowest point that tourists have been allowed to go. It is 65 feet below the surface and connected to our Florida aquifer. Now when the aquifer... No, we will not be going through there. Now, when the Florida aquifer water starts to rise up, we can get some flooding. When that happens for prolonged periods of time, we can get some animals like a cave catfish and cave crawfish that come up. And something cool about them is that they're clear with no eyes.
Sweet.
Do y'all have any questions? All right. We're about to start heading to our next room, but I do want to warn y'all.
No.
We're about to head through a passageway known as our tuck and squeeze. It's about 4 feet tall by 2 feet wide. If at any point in time I feel like y'all can't do something or y'all don't want to do something, just let me know. I'll take y'all to our quickest exit. We have 3 of them. We have our entrance, our side door, and our exit door, and we're never more than 3 rooms away. Now after we go through there's going to be a ramp up. That ramp can be a little slick, so if y'all need to, we do have a handrail if y'all want to hold on to. So as we come through, please watch your head and watch your step.
About banged my head the first time.
Make fun of me. Crazy. Yeah.
Not in Florida. Let's get up a little bit
So
more.
this room here is our wedding room.
Wedding.
Now, we do host 2 to 3 weddings here a year, and you can have them in any room of this cavern. If you had them in here, where I'm standing right now, it would be our altar. Now, we do have multiple formations in here. These small ones right up here are soda straws. These are formed when that mineral water seeps down, and the minerals on the outside harden, leaving the inside hollow. Now, when that middle eventually clogs up, that is what creates our stalactites, which are what we see here. And then when water drips down from the stalactite, hits the ground, and stacks up over time, that is what creates our stalagmites. Now these 2 formations will keep growing until they eventually grow together, and at that point they're known as a column, which is what we see here. And this specific column is actually what gives this room its name, because we call this one our wedding cake. Now back here we have our cave draperies. They're a little different from our just stalactites, because instead of that water going straight down, the water actually followed the curves of the cavern, which is why it has such a flat and drapery-like effect. Now these actually have a couple different names. They're known as elephant ears, bat wings, angel wings, but their most common name is cave bacon. Do y'all have any questions? All right.
Not yet.
So we're about to start heading to our next room, but please make sure, please watch your head and watch your step.
If you got questions, ask me what you ask, okay?
You don't have any questions.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I did have one earlier, but I forgot it. This is just the perfect size for me. I want to get hit by a drop. None of my can do that the other way.
You said you would get hit by a drop.
Right. Oh, buttons.
So this room here is our fracture room. The reason it's called that is because these columns right up here are fractured. Now these fractures occur because remember I mentioned the Florida aquifer that's below us. When the water starts going back down after flooding, or when we go through an extreme drought, it causes the entire cavern to shift. And when I say that, some people get a little nervous. The good thing is that it could be shifting right now and nobody would know. The only reason we know it happens is because those will fracture. Now this is a wet cavern, meaning it is constantly growing and healing itself. So to give a little insight on how long it'll take for those to grow back together, this is an example of about 1 cubic inch of growth. This cubic inch of growth takes about 100 years. So it happens super, super slowly. Nothing in here happens fast. Now we do have a few minerals in here, which causes the different colors that we'll see throughout the entire tour. This white color right up here is our calcite. Our calcite comes from calcium, which comes from the bones and shells that have hardened in the limestone. This brownish black color, here's our manganese. Manganese is the reason why we tell y'all not to drink our cave water because it acts as a natural laxative. Orangey brown color right up here is our iron. Our iron here comes from our clay. If y'all have ever seen a clay road or a dirt road and it's super orange, the reason it's so orange is because the amount of iron that is in it. Now this room was also originally known as our Donald Duck room. And the reason for this is because when the CCC was excavating in here, they actually came across a duck formation. And since Donald Duck was super popular at the time, they decided to name this room after him. And that duck formation is right up here. Now, for educational purposes, they have changed it from the Donald Duck room. But we still make sure to mention it every tour that we go on. Now, do any of y'all have any questions? Yeah?
Is this Disney World?
No, it's not. Do y'all have any other questions? All right. Well, as we're heading to the next room, please make sure to watch your head and watch your step.
I don't really need to. I think I was a turtle person.
You said you want to get hit by a drop?
Yeah, on my face.
So this room here is our South America room, and it is one of the biggest rooms that we have here in this cavern. Now the reason it's called this is because right up here we have a brimstone pool that is in the shape of South America. Now the way these pools are made is when that mineral water seeps down, the minerals will float out to the edges, they'll harden and stack up over time until eventually they start looking like a pool. Now it is currently full of water, so if y'all like to come check it out, y'all come up this side and down the other.
Baby.
So our other pool is right here. So have a yawn.
I know my water. Oh.
That's a city with a skyscraper.
Yeah.
Scrapers.
Now, you may have also noticed this brain-like texture on the floor that we'll notice throughout the entire cavern. This is caused by carbonic acid. Carbonic acid is formed when rainwater seeps through the soil, mixes with carbon dioxide and decaying plant materials, and seeps through the limestone and eats away at our floors. Do any of y'all know anything that has carbonic acid in it? Both of y'all know. Soda. Do y'all think soda has?
Shouldn't drink soda.
Do y'all think soda has more or less carbonic acid in it?
More.
150 times more. Now the good thing is that our stomachs have a lot worse than acid. Bad news is our teeth don't. So make sure to brush them, floss them, and mouthwash them. Now is anybody in here afraid of the dark?
No, you're not.
Yeah. Are you afraid of the dark with people with you? No? Okay. So in this room we are able to experience total darkness. I'll give you a little bit of a countdown. So the lights are going off in 3, 2, 1. Put your hand in front of your face. You're not really going to see anything. Now when the CCC came down here, they didn't have much light. The amount of light that they basically had was about this much. Not a lot, hard to see, hard to do anything with. So the way what they used to fix this was with putting dinner bowls in our ceiling. And we have about 63 of them. We have nails that were next to them for the most part where they would hang their lanterns. Now for the same reason, they also put their lights underneath there because they didn't have great light bulbs back then. But as you can see a little bit easier, a little bit farther without having to wipe your eyes to adjust just as long. Now I'm going to let y'all experience total darkness one more time. Now I'll turn the lights right back on. Okay. Lights are going on in 3, 2, 1.
I can see.
So do y'all have any questions about this room at all?
How cold is that water in that thing?
Cold. I don't know how cold, but I'll say that when we had flooding in here, we've been through the flooding, it's been ice cold. So it's really cool. Like spring, because it's all filtered water, so it's like spring water.
Right.
Do y'all have any other questions?
I want to go further.
That'd be perfect
Yeah, we're going
for
further.
me. Because I've plunged in super cold water.
Colorado.
All right. So we're about to start heading to our next room, but please remember, please watch your head, watch your step. And as you come down this ramp here, please just stay to the right. There's a growing stalagmite to our left, and it is super slippery, so please just watch out for it as y'all come through.
I almost hit
I feel like I'm in Tomb Raider.
Now that's a skyscraper.
Yeah, scraping the sky.
Okay. So this room here is our waterfall room. The reason it's called this is because of the formations here and here known as flowstone. Down here we have some more rimstone pools, and since there's more than one of them, they're actually known as our cascading rimstone pools. To my right, we have a tiered column. It's a little different from our normal ones because instead of that water going straight down, it went down in a spiral motion, creating this tiered-like effect. Now this room is also known for the most seashells in the ceiling, so usually no matter where you look, you will see a seashell somewhere. Back here, we have our wall, and it has a lot of green on it. This green is our algae. And what all this algae is in is small, tiny rimstone pools that have been created on the edge of this actual wall. You'll notice these a lot. You'll randomly see ridges, and those ridges are actually just tiny, tiny cascading rimstone pools.
I'm stuck.
So do y'all have any questions? And did y'all want to see like a sand dollar and a sea urchin?
Yeah.
All right. So, excuse me.
Purified water.
So if you come right this way.
Yeah.
Purified water. Give me some.
Drinky. Get a straw.
Sand dollar right here.
Oh, we have to go to the
Very
wedding.
good.
We have to go to the wedding.
There's
Oh, we
no-
don't? Yeah, we have.
What?
And then we do have a sea urchin. Now, you can't really tell that he's a sea urchin. He just looks like a ball. I'll be completely honest. So, and that ball is right up in here. And you have to come over just this way over here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Right here, you see that thing right there?
Oh. Okay.
You see how his little things coming off of it?
She's lame.
All right. So y'all have any questions at all? All right. Okay.
Ready?
So, we're about to head to our next room, but I do want to warn y'all. We're about to head through our emerald forest, and there are a lot of puddles, so please watch your step. As well as please stay to the right. There are 2 child-sized holes to our left. As well as please watch your head. There are some low-hanging stalactites as we come through here.
Child-sized holes. That means I can push y'all in them.
No.
First hole is right here. Second hole is right here.
Oh, I was about to go down there. Oh, that. There's a hole right there. Why is this so smoky?
That is because of the humidity.
And the smoke is thing in our spot.
So, this room here is our original discovery room. The reason it's called this is because if y'all look right up here, sorry, and y'all see where this metal sheet is, that is where the original entrance of this cavern used to be. Now, sadly, in the 60s and 70s, we did have teenagers who came through and break formations. So because of that, we have had it closed off. Now, this room is where we go into a lot about our history. So in 1932, the Great Depression began, and a lot of people lost their jobs. So in 1933, Franklin D. Roosevelt created the CCC, which is the Civilian Conservation Corps. Now, the point of the CCC was to give jobs to young men between the ages of 18 to 28 so that they could provide for their families. And some of the things that these men did were building roads, railroads, excavation, etc. And these men were paid $1 a day. Now, $1 during the Great Depression is a lot farther than it does now. But they were also provided with their food, clothes, shelter, and even free education. So because of this, at the end of the month, when they'd get their paycheck, they'd keep about $5 from it and send the rest home to whoever they were providing for. Now, in 1935, Florida acquired these park lands. It was always to make them to a state park, which obviously, here today, it has become one. Now, in 1937, a man named Oliver Shalafa heard about the park. He heard about the caverns that haven't been discovered and that there might even be more undiscovered ones, so he decided to come check it out. And as he was surveying above, he noticed a hole in the ground. He ended up going down this hole in the ground, finding caverns, and when he crawled back out, he ended up getting the CCC involved, and they started excavation in 1938. Now, while they were excavating in here, their way of not getting lost, especially if their carbide lanterns blew out, was by tying a rope around this stalagmite, their ankle, and their waist. So if they got lost or the lanterns blew out, they could pull on that rope to find their way back in here, which is also why it has such a round shape to it. Now, they did stop excavation in 1942 because a lot of these CCC members ended up leaving to go join World War II. And around that same time is when we started having our first ever tours, and we've been having them ever since. Do y'all have any questions?
What is that thing over there?
What thing?
The nail thingy.
Which one?
Right there.
This black thing right here?
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to point it out. You want to point at it and show me what it is? Okay, that's our light. It's like one of these, except instead, have you watched this movie where that light jumps on that one letter? That's the kind of light that it is a little bit.
What's that?
That is a carbide lantern.
Okay.
It's an old lantern.
It's an old light that they used to use back in the day.
Very old.
Do y'all have any other questions?
Could you live in this?
Possibly. The Native Americans used to use the caverns to live in. Do y'all have any other questions?
What are those for?
Those used to control our old light system.
Do they still work?
No, you want to try one?
Hopefully the camera doesn't break
Red
down.
work.
Never press a red button.
Never mind.
Do y'all have any other questions? Alright, so we're about to start heading to our next room. Please remember, please watch your head and watch your step. And just watch out for this gator right here.
The gator. I don't know if it's just me or am I the only one that hasn't had to duck it except once. Probably the only one. Oh, I thought there was about to be a waterfall.
Just wait a couple years though. Soon you'll have to. Once you hit that growth spurt, there's no turning around after that. Until old age, that is.
Looks like a bird.
It looks like a bird?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it.
Is that a bird?
Yes, it is. It is actually in the shape of a dolphin, if you notice.
Oh.
There's the fin and there's the
I
face.
thought there was water in it.
No, there's not, sadly. Now this room here is our cathedral room. The reason it's called this is because a lot of the CCC overseers were actually World War I veterans. And so when they saw this formation right here, they thought it looked like the cathedrals of Europe. Now, did y'all notice the temperature change when I came in here?
No, I don't feel a thing.
Did y'all?
Yeah.
Okay, so for the ones who did, if y'all look right behind y'all will see one of our natural air vents. This is where our bats will come in and out of, and our most common bat is going to be our tri-colored bat. They grow at about 3 to 3.5 inches long and fly about 30 miles per hour. They eat about 500 insects an hour, and 90% of their diet consists of mosquitoes. Now, our tricolored bats are actually one of the only bats here that do not contract white nose, just because of how short their hibernation time is, so that fungus never has enough time to actually set in. So do y'all have any questions about this part of the room at all? All right, do y'all remember what our first rules when coming in here?
So I can vote.
Don't touch.
What are you not supposed to do? Touch. So in this room, there is one thing that you are allowed to touch, and I'll take you up to it, but please make sure to watch your head and watch your step. So the one thing that y'all are allowed to touch is this formation right here.
Sure it's safe.
Yes. The reason it was deemed so is because when the CCC would walk down here, they'd slip and they'd have to catch themselves on it. So y'all can touch it, y'all can hug it, and y'all can rub elbows with it, but please do not lick it. The fact that I have to tell y'all gives y'all a little insight on how many people have.
Wow.
So as you come through, y'all can touch it and y'all can head to this room here. Those are all the Do y'all have some on you right now? No. No? Wait by the car.
Devil's Tower.
Devil's Tower. So, this room here is our waiting room. It's just where we wait for people to touch a touching post, and where we talk a little bit about our next passageway. The next passageway we'll be going through is known as our catacombs. There is nothing dead in the catacombs. The reason they're called this is because a lot of the CCC overseers thought they looked like the catacombs of Rome. That's also where it can get a little less excavated, so please make sure to watch your head and watch your step, and you'll be able to see on both sides of you the original height of the cavern. Do you have any questions before we head through? All right, just watch your head and watch your step.
Almost hit my head.
So this right here is the original height of our cavern.
Wow.
I agree with that.
Dad does.
Whoa, almost hit my head.
Maybe that's a catch myself.
You're almost there. So, sadly, due to flooding, we cannot go into our round room. So instead, we'll be heading to our next passageway known as Tallman's Torture Shortman's Revenge. It's about 4 feet tall for about 20 feet, and at the end there is a stalactite that's about head level. So I'll go through first and I'll try to guide y'all through. But please make sure to watch your head and watch your step as y'all come through.
Oh, I don't have to jump. Okay, that's it.
You don't have to jump anymore.
Alright. Come to the left over here where I am. Just a little bit more. Okay, you're good. Just come to the left where I am over here. You're good, sir. Just come to the left over here where I am. You're good. Just come to the left where I am. Good, you're good. Just come over here to the left where I am.
It's cool.
The left is right here. Just come to the left. Okay. Just a little bit more. Okay, you're good. Now this room here is your chandelier room. Can anybody guess why?
That looks like a chandelier.
Yes, it is because of this one right back here.
Oh.
Now y'all can go to the right of it. It's our easy side, it's our widest side. Y'all can go to the left of it. It's our medium side, it's a little less wide. And if y'all want to make it hard on yourself, you can go underneath it. If y'all go underneath it, please watch your head. Now on the other side, there are some low ceilings. So please make sure to watch your head and watch your steps as y'all come through.
Looks like cactus.
Yeah, it does look like a cactus.
So, we are at the end of our tour. If you want to go on a few trails after this, the first one to the right is our Beach Magnolia. It's about a 15-minute walk and it'll lead you to the back of the gift shop.
Wait,
If y'all want a little
isn't
bit of a
this
longer
supposed to
one,
be
you
like
can
an
take the second
hour
one to the
long?
right. It is known as the Bluff Trail. It's about a 45-minute walk and it'll lead you to the parking lot. And if y'all just want the quickest way back to the gift shop, to the parking lot, and back to the front of the cavern, y'all can take the third trail to the right. It'll have a sign that says Side Door Trail, and it'll be the easiest way back instead of walking right up that hill. Do you have any questions before we head out? All right. Well, make sure to watch your head and watch your step.
Well, that's short.
Y'all have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Y'all have a great day. Oh my gosh, it is dry.
And hot.
Look,
I'm still cold.
as soon as I got the sun, I said, "Ugh, it's hot." Can we go straight to the pool? Daddy, can we go?
Yeah.
Yay. All they have to do is take my Can I take my shirt off now? Because it's hot. And I want the 2 layers. Yeah, because
All I need to get is my towel and my snorkel.
all I need to get is a towel. You want to catch it?
No. You catch it.
Oh, Everly's lucky
Why?
because you have like no sweetie right now.
You
Hey.
can take your shirt off when you get done.
Go give her a tip.
Right now?
Yeah.
Where is she?
She's right there.
Ooh, pokies. I want to poke.
So unfortunately, the second portion of this trip, which was the swimming in the blue hole, the spring, whichever one you want to call it, ain't gonna happen. I'll show you a couple of pictures of water and I'll tell you why. This is something I believe they should advertise on their webpage. So that water is covered in algae. It doesn't look safe to swim in without getting sick. So we're going to try to find something else to do. Maybe even just Google another spring and see how close it is. Check that one out, and if that one fails, then may have to cut it short today, which sucks, but it is what it is. So we'll figure it out. We'll get back with you in just a second. All right, so we went to this other blue hole, and they were kind enough to let us in after they had closed. I don't know why my face is red. I'm not burnt, but I'm fixing to jump into the pool again. It's supposed to be 27 feet down to the bottom, and it's about a 60-degree temperature on water. Check it out. That's 27 feet.
Oh my god!
Because there's a maximum I can swim. I drown.
Yeah, why? Do not
Okay.
go off of it.
All right, I'm gonna let Wyatt stand off to the side and film me. You stand over there.
Okay.
Wait, Daddy, wait.
Right over there.
Okay. Right here?
Over there.
Over here where the stairs are?
Ready?
Give me a sec. Dang it. It won't let me.
Is it filming?
Yeah.
Zoom in. You got to. Hey, get your hand over the camera.
It's not in.
Okay.
You look. Go.
Daddy, don't drown.
Hey. Go. Oh my God. And he's making his way back down. Swimming fast.
Cold?
Yeah.
Do it again.
Nah, he doesn't want to. I bet.
I don't know. Alright, so I'm enticing someone else to jump with me. That was pretty cool. It's about 60s and about 30 feet deep is what the guy said.
Oh, dang.
Hey, you gonna jump with me?
Not me. Not me.
Come on.
I'm good. I'll pass.
Can I use that float over there?
Huh?
Can I use the
Yeah,
float
you
over
can
there?
use it. I'm not jumping though.
Hey, come on.
Oh, and we on
We're good.
video.
You
It's
can't
gonna be
jump
on-
with the phone.
No, I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah, I record, but I'm good. Just make sure she comes back up.
It's not as bad as it is.
Whew. That's deep. On 3.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh crap. Where he at? Oh, I see him.
Not bad.
No, I'm good. That's creepy.
It wasn't bad as I thought.
He didn't go head first. How deep is it? About 20 feet?
Supposed to be, he said 27 feet.
Oh no, I'm just 5 feet 8.
Didn't even go down.
Because of all the pressure.
I know what that was.
Nice phone, by the way. Thanks. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so this is going to be the end of this video. I want to say thank you to the crew here at Jackson's Blue Hole. They were very hospitable to us, to allow us to come in and swim right as they were closing the gate. So she got to swim today, and they both got to see down to the bottom of the cave, which is about 30 feet, like I said a while ago. But I pushed them out on the tube with a pair of goggles. I got to look down in the hole. But we will be back. But until next time, we will see y'all later. Bye.